A lot of freelancers, when they're starting out, are wondering what they should put in the actual contract. They're worried about the legal language. They're worried about the payment terms. And in this video, I wanted to show you our client contract template. We hired a lawyer to do a contract for us. It cost about $1,000, and we released that on the channel for free a little while ago. And so in today's video, I want to give you that for free, but also update it based on what we learned in the last few years. So let's go over to the computer. I'll show you this template. If you want this, you want that $1,000 client contract template, it'll work for any service if you're selling to B2B. So anything for like Facebook ads management, marketing, or website development, mobile development, anything you're selling to other businesses, you can use this contract. Check that out. You can get that for free down below. With that said, let's go over to the computer and I'll show you this contract. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. Learn how to book meetings with billion-dollar brands and take your company to the next level at email10k.com. So here is the client contract template. This sales and service agreement, the agreement, dated this 9th day of February 2020 between Experiment 27 of Cheyenne, Wyoming, the company. So you'll put your LLC name here. If you don't have an LLC, I highly recommend going to LegalZoom. They'll do it for a couple $100, and as long as you're not like a doctor or running a gambling business or something like that, they'll be able to take care of you. And then the client will do the same thing, their company name of, city, etc. The lawyer said that you want the companies to identify themselves by city because if there's another LLC, like let's say somebody else had Experiment 27 LLC of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, then if you don't write the city name, there could be confusion between those companies. So that's all this is for. And here we go. In consideration of the covenants, contained in the sales and service agreement, the party to this agreement agree as follows. The company will provide to the client on or before February 19th the following services. So there's the end date for the contract. I put it at 1 year. You can change this end date to whatever you want. So you can see contract signed on the 9th day of February 2020. Contract expires 9th day of February 2021. And I can just change these years to whatever you want. So services include a mix of any of the following: enterprise outreach, agency partnerships. So this is what we were selling. You could change these services to whatever you're offering. So PPC management, retargeting, website development, whatever you want. You'd put here to list your services. Then the client will pay for the services in the sum of $14,000 per month. Payment method will be billed on signing and automatically billed 30 days after the previous billing period. Payment shall be made via credit card using the card on file. And you can change this to payment shall be made via wire transfer. Company shall commence services on 2/9/2021, which is when you start services then. Company shall complete services by the date mutually agreed upon with 30 days notice. That's good. Either party may terminate this agreement with 30 days written notice over email. You may or may not want this one, but the way that this contract is structured, this 30 days termination would still allow for the entire year to be complete. This wouldn't be early termination. And actually what you could add, and this is what I would add now, client may terminate this contract before the expiration date by paying 70% of the remaining contract value. That way, if they want to cancel the year-long agreement, there is an out for them, but they still have to pay so much that it makes it not worth it for them. And if you want to be nicer, you can make it like 10% or whatever. But I like to incentivize people to stay with us because the way that I see it is clients are down. They sign for a year because they're so hyped up. So if you let them quit after 2 months before your project has had the chance to make them money, it'll just leave a bad taste in their mouth. You got to hold them there until you're able to succeed with them. So that's why I like to have these kind of things in the contract where they can escape, but it's going to be more expensive. You might as well just let it ride rather than canceling. The company represents and warrants that it will provide services with reasonable care and skill. That's fine. The parties acknowledge that the services performed by the company, its employees. Okay, nothing. Yeah, okay, so just some basic stuff here. Confidentiality. So here's your NDA here. And then something about the notices, how you're getting them via email or whatever, how you're supposed to talk to each other if you want to cancel. This agreement contains the entire understanding among the parties, period. Any prior written or oral agreements between them respecting the subject matter contained herein are null and void. So basically what you want to say is everything in this contract is what we agreed upon. Anything we talked about is irrelevant and doesn't matter. It's really only what's in the contract that matters. Amendments, any and all changes to the agreement must be in writing and signed by all members. All questions with respect to the construction of this agreement and the rights of liabilities of the parties hereto shall be governed by the laws of the state of Wyoming. So I put this in Wyoming because our LLC is in Wyoming, and I have a legal team out there, like I'm all set up in Wyoming. Some clients want to have this in their state, and you just got to take the risks associated with that. Are you willing to be sued in Boston? Do you have a lawyer in Boston that's willing to take care? And that's what the clients are thinking too when they decide whether it's in Wyoming or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or wherever it is. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. So you don't have a business idea, huh? Do you want to know what the best business to start is, regardless of market conditions? Check out the free presentation at email10k.com. We have over 200 students that are crushing it using this business strategy, even during this time. So check that out, email10k.com. Thanks for watching the video. Again, if you want this contract, grab it down below and let me know what you thought. Are there any other free documents that you'd want us to release? This cost us like $1,000 to put together, so I'm fine releasing it for free. I don't really care. I like delivering value. If you want to grow your agency, you want to grow your services business, check out our course. We cover this in detail in Email 10K, and it has a ton more documents. If you like this document, you can only imagine what's in the paid course. So check that out at email10k.com. Smash that like button to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more content like this. We do videos 3 times a week all about sales, entrepreneurship, and how to grow your business. And with that said, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.